It happens so much here in backyard during spring, and I have so much to show you. I will show you an animal that is my favorite, one animal that I'm afraid of, and one that I never have shown you before. I'm on my way down to Gäddviken and take my afternoon fika, and it's also an afternoon paddle after work. And what a day we have. Now backyard is completely white. It's the bird cherry tree in full bloom, and this tree smells so lovely. It's like a woman's perfume. And here is my favorite spot in the world. To sit here and watch the wildlife, smell spring, listen to all the birds singing. It's so amazing. And now it's time to show you some wildlife. Citronfjärilen, the lemon butterfly, is the first butterfly you see in spring, and it always makes me so glad when I see it. The goldeneye are still here, and I hope to see kids soon. And the roe deer is pregnant, so I also hope to see kids here. Subscribe and you won't miss this if I can get them on camera. Which season are your favorite season? Is it spring, winter, autumn, summer? You might not even have 4 seasons where you live. Drop a comment below. I'm excited to hear what your favorite season is and why. My favorite animal here in backyard are beaver, and I've been seeing a lot of signs after beaver during winter and also here in spring. And so one evening when I was fitness paddling, there we have the beaver, and I didn't get any good shot at all, but I was so happy to see the beaver. And after that I've been seeing beaver a lot of times, and we've been so familiar to each other now, so it don't splash anymore, it just dive. So we are like friends now in my world. But you never know if they are going to stay, because they are looking for a new home. Most of the time it's a youngster who've been kicked out by the parents, and they are looking for a new home. And I hope backyard will be their new home this year. One day when I came here to Gäddviken, I was hearing a familiar sound, but when I have been seeing this one, they just have been diving down, and now I was in the mating season for the frogs. And I saw them everywhere, and I was trying to get a great shot from distance so they won't dive, and it was not a success. But when I'm sitting and trying my best, I will hear something knock on my board, and there it was, a little frog saying hello to me, and it was a joyful moment, and it will lay beside my board for a very long time. And the next day when I was sitting here in backyard and looking at the frogs again from distance, a frog came again to my board, and I was so grateful. And this is the closest I've been to frogs in their natural habitat, and it's amazing. There are 2 species here in backyard because I've been hearing them, but it's very hard to separate them just by looking at them. And I've been hearing both vanlig groda, common frog, and field frog, åkergroda. Spiders are really common to get on the board when I sit here. It's a lot of spiders, but I don't know their name. But of course I also love the spiders. And there are a lot of birds flying around here in backyard, but they are not so easy to get on the camera for me because I don't have the best camera. Something that I'm really scared of, and I mean really scared of, I think that it's the only animal I'm scared of, is snakes. And we have here in backyard a water snake called snook, and I will admit that they are beautiful to look on. If I see a snake when I'm walking, I'm scared like hell. I'm not kidding at all. But when I'm on the board, because I've been seeing so many snakes, I can be like 1 or 2 meters from a snake. I will have pulse, but I'm really brave nowadays. And this snake snook is not harmful. It will try to escape, has no poison. And the last animal for today is a fish. We sit in Pike Bay, and of course it is pikes in the Pike Bay. It's been very hard to film this one because I can see the pike in the water but not the camera. And that brings us to the Swedish lesson for today. We are sitting in Pike Bay, so why not take pike, gädda, pike, gädda, bay, vik, bay, vik. Jag sitter i gäddviken och hör gäddan slå. I think I will take a bonus Swedish thing, and that is, if you have noticed, gäddviken is 2 words but they sit together, and that is when it sounds like it's 1 word, the Swedes are putting it together. So gäddviken will be 2 words but we put them to 1 word. So if this has been Pike Bay in Swedish, it has been Pike Bay together. I really hope you like this spring edition here in backyard. It's so awesome when everything blooms and wildlife in spring. Oh, I just love it. Feel free to share on social and give this video a like. It means a lot to me. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. See you until then. Paddla lugnt!